It's disgusting what's going on with her. You guys need to put a stop to this because it is going too far. She was out there hacking again versus Phoenix today. And not only was she out there hacking and doing all of that stuff, let's look at her trying to interrupt the Phoenix Mercury's huddle and start a fight with Satou Sabally and Mercury players. Let's look at this nonsense. You guys need to put a stop. Y'all need to put a...
Carrington waited until the game ended to go after Satou Sabally like 4 quarters of basketball just wasn't enough. Meanwhile, Kathy Engelbert is acting like she's hosting a yoga retreat, not running a professional league. Someone get her a whistle and a fire extinguisher, because this isn't just a little WNBA drama, it's a full-on fiery showdown. And trust me, you'll want popcorn for this one. It's wild in the best way.
There's some serious drama going down here after this ball game ended. Well, I'm surprised security...
Now you see her go approach her? You see her go approach her? You see her go approach her from behind? And that look, her teammates are having to pull her back and all of that. Bruh, you lost. Y'all got smacked. Y'all have won 1 game. Take your sorry asses to the locker room. Take y'all sorry asses to the locker room. Y'all won 1 game all year. Shout out to Paige. You had a hell of a performance today. Y'all stink. Don't interrupt the other team huddle. Take y'all trash team to the locker room.
And it gets even crazier. How is this still happening in 2025? We're watching professional athletes act like they're in a WWE match, not a WNBA game. It's giving middle school hallway fight, not elite basketball. And Kathy Engelbert? She's just out here sipping chamomile tea like everything's perfectly normal. Ma'am, are you running a league or hosting an anger management group with a scoreboard?
What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing this season? What happened to you in the off season? Who hurt you, Dijonai? Ever since the season tipped off, you have been a one-person wrecking ball, wrecking havoc on the floor, wrecking havoc after the game, approaching officials, eye-raking Jessica Shepard. Another week, another day of dirtbag Dijonai Carrington. A game where Paige Bueckers had her best game as a pro.
Let's talk about Dijonai Carrington for a second, because we've hit a new level of wild. She's not just throwing elbows in the paint. She's out here delivering full-on karate chops like she trained at the Shaolin Temple. Blink and you'll miss the moment she went full Bruce Lee on a layup. At this point, every post-game handshake feels like a secret tryout for Cobra Kai WNBA edition.
In drama yet again in another basketball game, and this time it's with a top-notch player, man. Her and Satou Sabally had a powerful exchange after this game, and you already know Phoenix put the beast on Dallas. Dallas, one of the worst teams in the league. This should come as no surprise, bro. But one thing I can tell you is Dijonai Carrington behavior is starting to look a little spooky, bro. At this point, bro, something has to be done.
And yes, there's hair pulling. You heard that right. WNBA players out here snatching each other's extensions like it's the final round of a Real Housewives reunion. How did we go from fast breaks and fadeaways to full-on follicle warfare? Someone call the league office not just for fines, but for hazard pay. At this point, forget mouth guards. These ladies need helmets and insurance waivers.
Satou Sabally, Loki was going at it the entire game. Okay, they both they were doing pretty good guarding and defending each other. Like, it was starting to get heated up again. They're very competitive women. Okay, Satou Sabally stands at 6'4". Dijonai Carrington is at 5'11". The truth is, though, low-key, they kind of have been going at it, so to speak, for some years now. I remember I saw a clip back in from 2023. Just YouTube it here, guys. It's on YouTube here for free. Just type in Dijonai Carrington, Satou Sabally 2023. They got into it, they kind of clashed, and then Dijonai Carrington had said something to her out of bounds. She did something to her. She got fined $200, and then they was on Twitter talking about it. And Dijonai Carrington had added Satou Sabally. She was like, "Come on, Satou, it ain't even got to be like this." And Satou Sabally was like, "Girl, whatever." Again, Satou Sabally, okay, has been she's slick at the mouth. Okay, her and Dijonai Carrington, they act like they ain't got no media training. They act like they ain't got no home training.
No home training. And here's the real kicker: Dijonai Carrington isn't some random wrecking ball. She's a selective bully. This isn't chaos without a plan. DJ picks her targets like she's building a fantasy fight club roster, and she only throws hands with players she knows she can steamroll. Try that nonsense with Aya Wilson or Brittany Griner, and see how fast she gets folded like a beach chair. But instead, she's out here squaring up with rookies and anyone under 6 feet like it's her favorite afternoon hobby. It's giving full playground energy, the kid who slaps your lunch tray off the table, but only if they know you won't fight back. Classic bully move, big talk, but always with a safety net, and that's what stings most. She knows exactly what she's doing. This isn't heat-of-the-moment passion. It's premeditated mayhem, seasoned with ego and served with a side of poor judgment. Meanwhile, Cathy Engelbert? Probably somewhere in a boardroom drafting a soft, vague statement about sportsmanship and high standards while the league turns into a full-blown soap opera. Cathy, forget the PR team. You need a crew of refs in riot gear, because what's happening on that court isn't passion anymore. It's borderline battery.
Bro, get her out of here, man. Get her out of here. Why is she even up there? Get her out of here. Dijonai Carrington, you have done enough. WNBA, are you going to step in? Remember the last time I said, since the refs won't handle her doing all these flagrants, somebody gonna have to step up and fight. Now we're after the game and she's approaching someone to fight. She's approaching someone hostile. You're like, you too hostile. You just got popped. Y'all have lost 10 games. You have won 1 game. Get your ass to the locker room.
Just picture the scene. The final buzzer sounds. Everyone's tired, sweaty, maybe a little annoyed, and instead of dapping up and heading to the locker room like grown adults, DJ Carrington launches into a surprise episode of Mortal Kombat. Satou Sabally's still tying her shoelaces, and DJ's already in a ninja stance, probably humming her own entrance music. It's chaos. The crowd's confused. Security's asleep. Cathy Engelbert still missing, probably downloading a mindfulness app. Meanwhile, DJ is turning the WNBA into the Wild West, one shove at a time. Let's be real. This isn't just fiery competitiveness. It's unchecked aggression with a whistle nearby. And every time the league responds with a $250 fine and a "be better" tweet, it sends the message loud and clear: bodies slam away if your jumper's off. Where are the suspensions, the accountability, the leadership? DJ Carrington is out here running a one-woman fight club in slow motion, and nobody's pressing pause. She's the Tasmanian devil in braids tearing through the league, while the commissioner's off reorganizing color-coded spreadsheets.
Else happened last night. Dijonai Carrington said, "Oh, what? Paige Beckers is going to get all this shine after her amazing game? Paige Beckers is going to get all this publicity after this amazing game? How do I take the spotlight off my teammate, act like a child, and have everybody's eyes on me? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to approach Satou Sabally. As the Phoenix Mercury are over here huddling, Satou Sabally gets into it with one of the Wings teammates. They're over here. Yeah, you see? Yeah, Satou Sabally jawing at Dijonai. And that's Dijonai. That's dirtbag Dijonai, by the way, with that thigh tattoo, as you see over here.
DJ Carrington is out here with all the authority of a substitute teacher in a classroom full of wild middle schoolers. Everyone's doing whatever they want while she's off to the side, scribbling names on a clipboard no one's ever going to read. And don't even try to sell us the "it's just passion" excuse. Passion is diving for loose balls. Passion is playing through a sprained ankle. Passion is not drop-kicking someone's kneecap and calling it incidental contact. DJ's out here yanking hair like she's blindfolded in a mannequin salon. There's nothing passionate about turning post-game handshakes into UFC prelims. But what really gives it away is who she targets. DJ doesn't pop off at league vets with reach, strength, or the receipts. You're never catching her charging at someone like Candace Parker. She's not running at 6 feet 4 inches all dash stars. And oh, she waits for the polite ones, the quiet ones, the rookies too stunned to react. This isn't just violence, it's strategic violence. Like a villain with a scouting report. And the fans, oh, they're loving it because let's be honest, the drama is entertaining. There's something disturbingly compelling about watching a player double dutch between the handshake line and a street fight.
Security let that go on for so long. How does WNBA security not usher them off of the floor? How are y'all allowing them to stay on the floor that long when you see it's becoming hostile? Especially with her reputation. Y'all supposed to get them off the floor. Get them off the floor. You don't see the other team. When Minnesota plays at home, right? When Minnesota plays at home and after the game, they do their dance, step thing, whatever it is they do. You don't see the other team out there. No, the other team beat it. They just smacked y'all. Skate, get out of here. Skedaddles, have a safe flight home. You don't see the other team out there when the minutes like, come on. Y'all lost. Y'all been losing. WNBA.
If Kathy Engelbert doesn't get a grip and fast, the WNBA won't be known for elite talent and rising influence. It'll be known as the league where you might catch a right hook before you catch your breath. It's time to stop handing out polite warnings and start handing out real consequences. Because if Dijonai Carrington turns one more post-game moment into her personal fight club, and the league just shrugs again, we'll have to assume Kathy's running this thing from an underwater bunker with no Wi-Fi. This isn't optional anymore, it's survival. The WNBA cannot afford to become a parody of itself every tense matchup shouldn't end with someone on the ground and someone else going viral for all the wrong reasons. And DJ, she can't keep walking away like she's the main character in a telenovela, storming off dramatically after setting the building on fire. We need order, we need leadership, and most of all, we need Kathy to wake up and start acting like the commissioner of a professional sports league, not the director of a chaotic summer camp, because right now, the only thing more absurd than DJ Carrington's antics is the fact that no one's stopping her. And here's the plot twist, even Skylar Diggins-Smith didn't stand up to her. Yeah, let that sink in.